and welcome to the channel Ginger Ninja's Movie Reviews. I am the Ginger Ninja, and yes, these are my movie reviews. If you're new to the channel, thank you very much for tuning in, stopping by and checking it out. If you would, please do consider giving this video a thumbs up. Subscribing to my channel for future content as well would be greatly appreciated. If you're a returning viewer, thank you very much for coming back and reviewing this with me. Today, we're looking at a movie that came out in 2009. It's called Triangle. Let's get into it. Okay, so Triangle came out in 2009. This is my ex-rental copy here. Does have some special features on the DVD, including deleted scenes, audio commentary, things like that. Really good stuff in there. So if you have got it, I'm sure you'll agree those deleted scenes are pretty good. Now, Triangle, as I mentioned, came out in 2009. It's directed by Christopher Smith. It stars Melissa George, Michael Dorman, Rachel Carpani, Liam Hemsworth, and a few others. There is a very small featured cast in this, and there's a reason for that. Now, the plot will be discussed as well as spoilers. So if you haven't seen this movie, you've been warned, there will be spoilers ahead. Now, Triangle is a British-Australian film made in Queensland, and it follows 5 friends that go on a boating trip that goes awry, as with any good boating trip, really. Now, the cast in this film is great. It's a very compact cast. You've got the 5 main characters which are focused on. Melissa George leads them and is fantastic in the role as Jess, a single mother and focus of the film for the majority of it. As the movie plays out, you see 2, 3 very different versions of her character, and she plays them all really well. The writing is really good. It's an absolute trip. And by that I mean it's a genre blending film. It's a wild ride which crosses time travel and time loop with kind of a slasher-esque thriller. And that really does keep you on the edge of your seat through the whole movie, up until probably the last 15 minutes. Then it takes a bit of a different turn. Directing. Really well done. It honestly is. Some great shots of this when they're on the boat. Now I can't pronounce it, Aloysius, I can't pronounce the name, but the boat itself, wow. The corridor scenes are great. There's like these intersecting corridors that just seem endless, and they just keep going on and on and on. It's really well shot in that respect. And there's also a scene near the end, which involves a car crash. And if you've seen this one, you'll know what I mean. If you haven't, well, you're warned about spoilers. There's a car crash near the end of the movie, which leads back to the start of the movie, hence the time looping part. But they're just panning along, and you see people's feet, you see people kneeling down, helping people, 2 in particular. But yeah, it's just brilliantly shot. But also the different views of Jess at different points in time. You know, because it is a time loop film, there are time travel elements to it. Not so much time travel, but definitely time loop. That's probably my misconstruing of the word. But yeah, really well done. Now, the effects in this film, okay, there's some CGI, which isn't great, but it's very minimal. A lot of it's to do with when they're on the ocean, the boat that comes in. It's not great, but like I said, it's very minimal. Some of the gunshots and wounds are really well done. The blood effects, fine, no issues there. But also when it comes to effects, the sound that's used for the voices. When you first hear some of them come through the radio and they're quite muffled. One scene where the character is wearing a mask, hence the kind of psychological slasher effect that I mentioned earlier. Yeah, the voices come through muffled, you can't understand what they're saying, but later on they become clearer and you get that great point of time reference as the part of the time loop. I know it sounds really confusing, but if you've seen the movie, you'll know what I mean. Now, when it comes down to the rewatchability of this movie, you do have to watch it more than once just to figure out what is going on. Like, just to wrap your head around it, you've got to watch it at least 1 or 2 times, 2 or 3 actually. But even after that, you're still scratching your head because there are so many interpretations of what was actually happening. Were they in the Bermuda Triangle? Was this some sort of just random time loop that happened? However, there are a lot more possibilities. Is Jess dead? Is this hell? You know, there are many different interpretations of the movie, but hey, I don't know what they are, but if you've got any ideas, if you can explain what the hell was happening, please do leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it, especially if you've seen this movie. Like I said, overall, the movie itself is a really fun time loop slasher-esque thriller. I'm going to give this one 8 out of 10. So there you have it, Triangle from 2009. If you have seen it, like I said, do leave some comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you thought of this movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely go out and check it out. It's worth it. But thank you very much for watching. Once again, if you're a new viewer, please do consider giving this video a thumbs up. If you're a returning viewer, once again, a thumbs up would be appreciated too. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for future content. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.